Okay, I'm back. And so let's begin. I'm going to use this Illuminating Skin Enhancer, LA Colors. Like I said, this is like cheap makeup, so we'll just see. It's an experiment. It's yellow. And I'm seeing that, oh, and before we even start, I have washed my hands, sanitized everything. I like to use my hands versus brush. I don't know, I guess because that's what I'm used to. Now, it is quite, let's just say this, it's got some glitter in it, and I'm not really into glitter. But again, they add that, I guess it's the cheaper way to get. Okay, well, we're gonna definitely tone that down. Now, also, when you're doing your makeup, you don't want to go to the hairline. You want to go like right before, okay? Because what happens is, as you see, like my little grays, the lighter colors are gonna make the grays worse. So just remember, you can even put a headband there to protect your hair. This is the Face Primer LA Colors. I don't know, it kind of looks like gel to me. We'll see. We'll see how much. I mean, it feels like silicone. So when you're doing this, you want to get as smooth as a surface that you can get. And I'm speaking to the older, mature ladies. Because you young ones, you have the beautiful, smooth skin, and you don't have to worry about makeup getting in your creases. Because once makeup gets in our creases, it makes us look older and kind of defeats the purpose of wearing makeup. And makeup is supposed to enhance beauty, not detract from it. I don't know, this stuff is, I don't know if you can see, like, I have some fine lines and wrinkles. Well, I don't think they're fine. I wouldn't call them fine, but that's what they say. Okay. So just, I don't know, it kind of feels like oil. And it's not bad. It doesn't have any smell or anything. So the next part is, oh, and I didn't buy any under eye cream. Not good. So a little trick when you don't have under eye cream, and this is the Fit Me foundation, and they sell this in the Family Dollar as well. I just had some. So like if you get in here, like this part is thicker. I could probably put some powder there too. I'm gonna use my beauty sponge. I always recommend, use a damp sponge. And that's what most of the people that I see on YouTube, when they do makeup, they use a damp sponge. It's kind of smushed right now, but you want to make sure that your makeup is even. You don't, I might, so the important thing about makeup is sometimes it goes on, the color it goes on, you see it's really yellow, isn't it? But what you have to do with the makeup is try to blend it in. And there's probably, if you're seeing color, there's probably color on my brush and I forgot to clean it, but that's okay. So yeah, this is gonna be it is very, I give these girls credit, or even men that do the makeup, the makeovers on people. It's very challenging to pay attention to what you're doing on the video and put your makeup on somewhat in the realm of where it looks good. I mean, you know, I'm not a makeup artist, but I have to get my hair out of my face. It's driving me crazy. But I give makeup artists, I mean, it takes quite a bit of skill, expertise when you see makeup artists on YouTube, or I mean, it's just like a full transformation. Okay. And again, if you, this is all trial and error. If you feel like, well, those under eye circles aren't going anywhere. Yeah, I work too much. So that's what it's going to be. But I'm really, really excited about going through this eyeshadow palette. Oh, my pinks and my purples. I love those. So I'm using the this is actually Maybelline Tattoo. And I'll tell you, it makes a difference when you trim your eyebrows. Like, you don't have to be a professional. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep in mind, when you see people on YouTube and Instagram, they have years and years of experience. And, you know, it's great that they're teaching people how to achieve a certain look. And I'm all about learning new things, but just understand that we're just regular people. I mean, we're moms, we're sisters, you know, we're grandmoms. And, you know, we don't have that skill. Obviously, if you haven't studied it or if you haven't practiced it, you're not going to have it's not going to come out that perfect. But we're really not looking for perfection. We're looking for enhancement, okay? Like my brows, yeah, they probably could use a threading or two, and sure. But you know what? I'm 51 years old. I work full time. And what I want to do is I just want to, I don't know, look presentable, I guess, you know? Look somewhat, you know, makeup and hair and mani-pedis and facials and all that stuff. If you can't afford the regular priced ones, go to your local beauty school. And like on Saturdays, they have clinics where you can get cheap stuff. You can get your nails done, you can get your toes done, you can get your hair done. It's all overseen by like a master teacher. So, you know, Me, myself, I can't take 200 bucks out of my pay and go and get my hair done. You know, I would love to. I would love to pay a stylist to do something with this mess that I have going on. But you know what? You can't always have what you want, but sometimes you can. So, you know, just think about it that way. You know, like, and hey, I'm even going to go, like, I want my lashes done. I'm even going to go, and there's a place that does them, like when they train people, and it's not the beauty school, it's like a regular business, and they will actually do them for you for cheap, even free sometimes, you know? So she messes up, so it's not perfect. Oh well, I'm far from perfect. So we're a perfect match, right? Brows are a tricky thing, you know, because you don't want to, the goal, and I recommend this to anybody, the goal of a brow is to frame the face. And really, you could go, like, I could do lipstick, maybe some mascara, a little eyeliner, and be done. And that could be like my whole face. You know, brows, eyes, lips. If you do anything, if you're not a big makeup person and you just want to do like a quick pick-me-up, brows, eyes, and lips. A red lip, brown or black eyeliner, black mascara. And that's all you got to do. You don't have to do, you know, the eyeshadow, and you don't. I mean, we're talking about everyday, we're everyday people. You know, we're everyday. It's 90 million degrees out here right now in Pennsylvania. I'm sitting in my air conditioner, so I'm cool. Now, I'm gonna put a little bit of the primer on my eyelids. So, I'm gonna do, because even your eyelids, and very, very fine skin, thin skin on your eyelids. So you want to be gentle. You don't want to be like in there rubbing anything. You want to be gentle. And remember, the older we get, we lose elasticity in our skin. Yeah, it's fun to get old. So what I'm going to do is, I love this. I'm loving this palette, but I'm just afraid it's going to be all like glittery, and I don't really like glittery. So this is the Rose palette, LA Colors, $3. So it tells you, I don't know if you could see, but it tells you where, like, crease, lid. I love this, like, you know, makeup for beginners. And I'm 51, but I'm still learning. So I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use like probably, what I do first, and I should have washed this brush. Always remember to wash your brushes. So you wanna use, when you do your eyes, you wanna use a basic color. You wanna get in there. Maybe I'll use this one. And a little pro tip, even though I'm not a pro, I know pro tips, I'm not a pro, is you wet your brush. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure you got enough on both sides, okay? And you're going to go in. So this is your foundation. This will make your eyes, like, they'll make the color of the eyeshadow that you're going to put on top of this pop. Yeah. I don't know if you guys watch MILABU. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's this cute little blonde young lady. She's so cute. And I love when she does her videos. I love when because she teaches, but she's also like really honest about makeup and what it feels like and if it works, if it doesn't work. I mean, she's not like pushing products. Like if it's cheap and she thinks it works, she's going to use it, you know? And sometimes you can get away with cheap, and I don't want to, you know, cheaper products. You don't have to spend $1 million to get something that's satisfactory. Okay, so I want this to cover my entire lid. And the important thing is when you like tap this to get that excess off, the reason you're doing that is because you do not want what I do all the time. I get the powder in my eye and then I have to start all over because then it causes me to rub my eye. And okay, let's turn this mirror around. And you know, another thing is like I would suggest, especially if you're older and your vision isn't that great anymore, get a 10 magnifying mirror. Like it says 10x or something. It makes a big difference. Like right now, I just flipped it on the other side and I can see. Well, this is all gonna blend out, so don't worry. So get a nice like white or off-white base or creamy color. It will make your makeup pop. And what I'm doing here is I have a towel on my lap, so I'm dipping my brush in water, and when I change colors, then I'm wiping the brush off. I don't know if that's the best method, but again, it's you know, convenient for me, and I don't have to have 50 million brushes. Okay. And now some of this is setting in to my pores. Well, see, that's pretty. It's too bright, obviously. I'm gonna do, so the crease, I'm gonna probably go in with the purple and a little of the brownish. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Now remember, you know, every time you get a different type of makeup, so everybody's a little bit different. This is an expensive makeup, but I'm really impressed with this eyeshadow. For one, it's pigmented. It's not all that glittery stuff. I don't get into that. But I like it. I like the color is really pretty. Seriously, for $3? I mean, now the question is, you know, how long is it gonna last? Well, I think that depends on the person. I think it depends on how much you sweat, if you do, if you don't, what you're doing. Also like the primer that you used. So I'm gonna I like this gold. This gold is pretty, if you could see. All right. I'm gonna put the gold in the middle. So it kind of looks like, oh, that's pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. See, and each time you go in, you're building it. So you're just going in there. And this isn't my everyday makeup. This is like what I would wear going somewhere. And I think most people, you're not gonna do like glam or full eyeshadow. I mean, we just don't have time for that. So, okay. I kind of like that. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm enjoying it. So I have to kind of neutralize the white. Let's see, I use a different brush. Yeah, I think that, oh, maybe not. I don't know. I think I'm gonna use a combination of the white and the beige. I know a lot of makeup artists on YouTube and Instagram, they use a highlighter under here, under their, above and, you know, below their brow, which is a really great idea if I would have bought a highlighter. Okay, so I get to the setting. Oh, not yet. So I'm going to use this bronzer. Now, it has pinks and browns and, oh, it's really light. Yeah, let's see. And if you have little, like, gray hairs or whatever, you can always put, if your hair is like brown in that family, you can always put your, like, a little bit of your makeup to cover those. That's the same thing they sell in the drugstore for, like, I don't know, $12. You get in there and well, I don't know about the bronzer. I mean, you have to build it. I mean, it's not really, I would say, pigmented. No, I'm not really liking the bronzer. I like the eyeshadow. Now let's go on to use this is like a dual thing. It has, like, I guess, lip liner and lip color. I just got this in the nude. Yeah, it's like this, so we'll see. Now, I learned, there's a lady on YouTube, of course, that's all I do is watch YouTube. Fabulous 50s. She's she's from, I think, Australia. And she does a lot of makeup videos for over 50, which I think is awesome because we need help. We need all the help in the world. So she said not to go out to here, okay? Because then it'll get in that little, you guys probably can't see it, is like a little line right there. So I'm going to take her advice. I'll tell you, it's hard getting older. You know, you have to think, especially where makeup's concerned, you have to think about like, is this gonna crease? Is this gonna last? Is this eyeliner gonna, you know, make me look 10 times older? So that is the lip liner, which, you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad at all for a couple dollars. Well, this is the other side of it. See, I'm not going all the way to the corners, okay? I have to put a little bit more on my eyebrow because the powder from the mascara, or not the mascara, the powder from the eyeshadow. I would say one of the best things you can do if you're gonna spend money on anything, honestly, is get your eyebrows shaped. Get them shaped. And also you can get them colored. And then you don't have to worry about filling them in. I mean, you may have to fill them in a little bit every day, but you're not gonna have to fill them in all the time. So this is the other thing that I got. I'm gonna hold off for this though. This is gonna be the last thing that I do. I want to use this eye pencil, which it came with this mascara. Oh, and another tip. I don't care. You can spend money on mascara if you want to, okay? Some of it's good. I got I'm not gonna bash them, but I spent like $20 on a mascara. And it was like, they were raving, it was this, it was that. And well, you know, no, actually it wasn't. It clumped. It was horrible. The wand, I mean, I spent money on this mascara and I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna make my eyelashes pop and long and all this. No. My go-to favorite since I was a teenager is this one. Okay, you're all familiar with this one. If you don't know what mascara to use and you're in the drugstore, get this. Bottom line, this is cheap, it works. It's been working for, I don't know, centuries, since 1787. No, I'm kidding. But I think that a lot of, and like I said, I'm not gonna mention names and I would never bash any companies. That's not my style. But sometimes you don't get what you pay for. They're overcharging you for beautiful packaging and this and that. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, is it really better than Maybelline? So I'm gonna go into the bottom part, like the inside of my eye. On the bottom. And then the top, the tight line in the top. It's coming. It's like anything else, you know. You have to, eyeliner is going to work with the body heat. So the more you work with it, the better it's going to be. Another tip is make sure when you're doing your eyeliner, make it thin, as thin as you can. Okay, and I do this little kind of winged thing in the corner, but the problem I have is it always gets a little like, I don't know what to say, but it gets like crusty on the on the end. Okay. And then we're going to use their mascara. See how that works out. I'm liking the lips. I like the line, how she told us to line the lips. Fabulous 50s. I forget her first name, but see, now this is a nice small wand, and that's what you want, because you want to get into those little corners. Oh, that's nice. I like a mascara that you can build. And I hate when I do that. I mean, oh, yeah, I blinked. So for cheap mascara, I mean really cheap, this mascara is even cheaper than Maybelline. It's not bad. Oh. Well, really, it's pretty. I don't care what kind of mascara you get and how much money you spend on it. It's always going to dry out and clump. If you have it too long, I don't keep mascara long. A couple months and I throw it out. And sometimes what I do, I'll take an old tube of mascara and just use that for brows. And you always want to get your bottom lashes. Yeah, so, you know, some basic stuff. 30 bucks. You can spend 30 bucks on one on one piece of makeup. I'm gonna try this holographic iridescent lip gloss. Ah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you the final look. So don't go anywhere.